Damage is the Rocket Barrage, is the call down, which of course is blocked by Magic Community. It's bottom lane.
Yeah, Shadow taking a lot. He is going to get Soul Ripped for the moment. Fairy Fire keeping him alive, trying to get the Shadow Word out as well. And now TongFu dove a little bit too deep, I think. They are going to end up getting turned upon. And meanwhile, maybe going to be able to find the kill. First Blood going their way. The Blink Strike forward, and they do have another Lucent Beam. Are going to be able to throw it back at them. And the dual lane not quite doing enough. Meanwhile, up to the top, Faith Beyond going to be able to keep control of U9. A little bit of a battery assault going his way as well. And the Wings Gaming draft. Cool stuff.
I mean, Innocence is just playing very well. He knows exactly where he needs to be.
His way out, cut through the trees because he has a Quelling Blade, and now the double back might be able to just walk through mid lane. That's the ultimate space created right there, I feel like. Ice, no ultimate, but oh my god, is he actually just going to escape? Blink runs in with the haste rune, runs down Kabu. Innocence blinks back in. They're covering each other, and now the ultimate coming in. Are trying to bring him down. Call down also going to be only hitting the first of them. What is even going on? Shadow's going to run away, but...
It is only 8 minutes in, right? Oh my god,
Fatal
they're going to lose the gyro.
They're all going to die. They caught one there, LPC. They end up getting a Lucent Beam, and now he's going to fall. What is going on in this game?
The amount of space that was just created by Faith. Jesus. Like, he pulls their entire team between the Tier 1 mid and the Tier 2 directly into a team fight that TongFu really back here.
Oh, they found Ice. They were sort of almost hitting each other, but now everybody's backing. They went for the smoke play and the movement in. I feel like they want to fight. Oh, that was a very close catch. Almost going to be able to get it. That flare does a lot of damage. A big old ulti comes in and might be able to take this one a bit further. They're all very low. Everybody from TongFu is going to start to drop. They are going to be able to kill off too with the Warlock. Ice just walks away from that gyrocopter, and I think that this is still going to be okay. Oh, Innocence again with the silence, and now Luna chasing down that Undying. Maybe going to be able to find the kill. Is not going to die to the tower.
My God. Okay,
12
so
to 0.
Can we just talk about how much damage the Fatal Bonds plus Flare does to their team? It did like 4. Look at how much damage that was. Like, what the hell?
2 rocket flares, 1,800 damage.
Well, that was a gyro, but just...
Oh, excuse me. Sorry, I'm clicking on the wrong one.
The flare pretty much on itself did like 500 damage, and the Warlock did 900. Like...
damage.
Well, that was a gyro, but just...
Oh, excuse me. Sorry, I'm clicking on the wrong one.
The flare pretty much on itself did like 500 damage, and the Warlock did 900. Like, just the amount of damage they take from that alone and trying to fight into it. Okay, they're going to get a glimpse here.
Maybe going to end up being able to bring down Shadow. Still alive for the moment. Yeah, overstepping their bounds slightly, and this should maybe be able to be more punished. They crush onto Blink, a pretty good gyrocopter ultimate. They go into the Tricks trade to keep the Ricky alive, but they have lost that DK, and now Faith Beyond trying to escape Ice a little bit too far out of his element. Not going to be able to find that one, but Innocence actually doing a lot of damage here. He has been able to kill off one. I think that he should be able to escape, so it ends up being a 3 for 2, but a pretty nice response from TongFu.
Yeah, their cooldowns were all pretty much done in the last engagement, so all they had was Eclipse. And that's what we were talking about during the draft, and the punishment that a Disruptor can deliver as long as you're in the right place at the right time. Just forcing an engagement on bad terms for Wings. Wings want to fight to protect their Luna. They end up paying a bad price, and TongFu get themselves the first and very much needed team abilities.
You end up hitting them with Fatal Bonds on, and meanwhile the wraparound's going to be here. They have the Warlock ulti back up in 20 seconds. If they're not careful, if they're grouped together, this could definitely be a really big initiation. Lyn is going to be the first one that gets jumped on. The call down is only going to hit onto one, and it should be okay for the moment. Blink turning onto that Undying Tombstone, and Faith Beyond is going to start to fall, getting healed, but is going to get dropped. Meanwhile, the Warlock ulti is ready to come down. He drops it onto 3, and a lot of damage. The buyback from the DP, seeing if she can get back into this one. The Golem is still going to work, but the crush for the disengage. I think that they should be able to escape from this one. Oh, lag, get back out of here. That's going to be the jump. Never mind. Already going to be able to kill off 2 more. The DK with the breathe fire, and looking for that Undying, but not going to be able to find him. It's just so hard to fight into this lineup. And this is, I mean, isn't it supposed to be a 5-man lineup from TongFu?
Yeah, but I mean, the reality is Wings actually also have a 5-man lineup. Like Eclipse, Fatal Bonds, having the Chaotic Offering on top of that, the team fight damage and lockdown is just insane coming in from Wings.
Oh,
I mean, they're just going to get a quick pick on the Disruptor again. This is probably the first time I've ever seen a Warlock do so much work in a Dota game, and it's a support Warlock. Like, I've seen ready to go. They have the Clockwork for the initiation, the Luna and the DK for the push. Everything about the lineup is balanced.
It's really impressive stuff. And now just going to go straight for high ground. And I don't know if there's a great answer. There's the jump in onto Kbu. He is going to be able to have at least the static storm drop, but drop in low himself. They are going to get the follow-up crush on his Shadow. He's still very tanky. Faithbeyond in the midst of all of them, dropping down that Eclipse as well as the Warlock ulti. And oh, a bit of it ended up getting taken up by those creeps, but the jump forward by Blink with the Blink Dagger, Faith is going to end up being able to get dropped. 5-man wipe, GG at 60. Oh my god, 16-minute GG, it's rough.
That has to have been the most impressive Warlock performance I've ever seen. Like, by far. By far. I do have to give props to Faith Beyond as well. He did have a really good performance on the clock. He had, I think he only missed like one hook, which is fine. But the biggest thing for me in this game was TongFu